Good morning, guys. Story time with Mike. We are going to go over the complete book collection. It's a passage in this by Neville Goddard. I was reading this book today, punched me in the face. If you guys don't know who Neville Goddard is, highly recommend. If you can't tell, I have sifted through this book so many times, and my beautiful dog, Bubba, has mangled this book because I kept it laying around, but that's completely my fault. But anyway, we're going to go, it's page 326. The book is called The Law. It's chapter 11. This has impacted my life. This one principle has impacted my life so much, and it's going to change your life. It's going to create the results. The inner man is expressed out always, and this is what it's talking about. So here we go. You are free to choose the concept you will accept of yourself. Therefore, you possess the power of intervention, the power which enables you to alter the course of your future. The process of rising from your present concept, who you believe you are right now, to a higher concept of yourself is the means of all true progress. The higher concept is waiting for you to incarnate it in the world of experience. Now unto him that is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to the power that worketh in us, unto him be glory. Ephesians 3:20. Him that is able to do more than you can ask or think is your imagination, and the power that worketh in us is your attention. Understanding imagination to be him that is able to do all that you ask, and attention to be the power by which you create your world, you can now build your ideal world. Imagine yourself to be the ideal of your dream and of your desire. Remain attentive to this imagined state. And as fast as you completely feel that you are already this ideal, it will manifest itself as reality in your world. He was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not. John 1:10. The mystery hid from the ages, Christ is in you, the hope of glory. Colossians 1:26, 1:27. The he in the first of these quotations is your imagination. As previously explained, there is only one substance. The substance is consciousness. It is your imagination which forms this substance into concepts, which concepts are then manifested as conditions, circumstances, and physical objects. Thus, imagination made your world. This supreme truth, with but few exceptions, man is not conscious of. The mystery Christ in you referred to in the second quotation is your imagination by which your world is molded. The hope of glory is your awareness of the ability to rise perpetually to higher levels. Christ is not to be found in history nor in external forms. You find Christ only when you become aware of the fact that your imagination is the only redemptive power. When this is discovered, the towers of dogma will have heard the trumpets of truth and, like the walls of Jericho, crumble to dust. Brothers in Christ, do you understand how powerful this is? Your higher ideal is waiting for you. Your higher ideal is already there. Your entire job is to align your internal with your ideal. And let's take the woo-woo out of this, okay? Right now, you are currently playing a character, and I've said this in a lot of our trainings, a lot of the meetings, a lot of the calls that we've done with each of you guys individually. Right now, you are playing a certain character, and that certain character is getting you a certain result. What do I mean by playing a certain character? I'll use me as an example. Mike Romano, this idea I have in my brain, this concept of who I believe I am, that is just a concept. It is just a group of beliefs that I have of who I am. Based on those beliefs, I show up a certain way. That's why I wake up and go to the gym every morning, because I, Mike Romano, see myself a certain way. And so I have a certain standard for myself. My income is a certain way because I hold myself to a certain standard. My relationships, everything in my life is a certain way. I'm not saying it's perfect, because I have work to do. We all have work to do. We all have flaws. I show up authentically because I see myself a certain way. I get myself out of the way. And so if you can understand that you are not the character, I am not Mike Romano, I am the awareness behind Mike Romano. That's what you see in meditation when you step back and you are just pure awareness, when you can't tell the difference between your forehead and your toes, that feeling, that oneness, that is the I am. That is what you are practicing in meditation. As you come to that realization and as you come to that understanding, you start to detach from the character that you've been playing, which is getting you a certain result. And what can happen then is you can change that character. You can allow that old identity to pass, to remove itself, and you embody a different identity. It is coming back to a remembrance of, hey, this feels better, so I'm going to be this character now. I don't have to carry around this poor identity or this unhealthy identity anymore. I don't have to carry around this nonsense that I tell myself every day about how I am low and how I am weak and how I'm not strong and how I'm just kind of just waiting for something to change and then I'll feel better. No, brother. Embodiment. See yourself in your highest. It's why it feels good, because it is more in alignment with how God sees you. It is a higher frequency. It is a higher identity. Be of service in this identity. Enjoy this higher identity. Walk around in this higher identity. Show up in your relationships in this higher form. And watch your external shift. Burnout, grind, force, hustle. You know what that is? I'll tell you exactly what it is because I've lived it, guys. It is you operating in a low identity, trying to get results that you're not practicing. You are trying to be the $1 million guy by force and hustle and grind when embodiment is what is needed. And when embodiment happens, you naturally move. Inspired action. You're working from that rather than trying to become that. It's why personal development is great and intentions are pure, but it's trying to grow to be a better person rather than, hey, no, this is who I am, and I'm going to take actions from this identity, from this character, and I'm going to walk as if, and I'm going to talk as if, and I'm going to emulate the habits and the mindsets and the thinking of the people that are in this position and have the results. It is alignment of energy. It's alignment of character. It's alignment of identity. Understand this, fellas. Your life will literally change. This took me from being 285 pounds to being on billboards in San Diego. This took me from being dead fucking broke to making over $600,000 knocking on doors in the past 2 years. Judge by fruits, brother. A lot of people can talk about dogma, and a lot of people can talk about religion, and a lot of people can talk about a lot of things, but where are their fruits, brother? Seek first the kingdom. Seek first your ideal. Seek first your desired state. Seek first the thing that aligns the most with God, and that is seeing you in your highest. Love you guys. Happy Sunday. We're gonna frickin' cook today.